ready to leave. Sirmukhe jiva go. All attempts must be made with their understanding that we are meant for him, for his pleasure. That is the main principle of our advancement. Sivanmukhehi jiva do. Then it will be possible for us to reach that plane. Very important thing. The main principle of advancement is that all attempts be made with the understanding that we are meant for him, for his pleasure. Then it will be possible for us to reach that plane. We are meant for him, to die for him, die to live. So this, what is saying that what is life here, it is not the reality. It is a slow dying. So die to live, he says this. The whole process is die to live, always dissolve this ego. To leave this ego means to embrace that. What means this? It is what embrace that. We should commit suicide. This is not meant with this.
Take sincerely. You have to take sincerely this conception.
To leave this ego means to embrace that. Means the ego, I am this body, I am Austrian, Indian, Ukraine, American. And so many things I identify here in this world. This has to die. So we have to embrace that, the so-called that, what we think when we are attached to this, all these things in this world. This means that. But subtle death is to leave a particular ego. One layer of ego may require many births to reach its death. So we are carrying desires with us many, many lifetimes. And we have to also understand we're still carrying it with us this lifetime. So this is binding us on this circle of birth and death. So the entire ego should be dissolved. We are meant for him, for his pleasure. Die to live. We want our wonderful dream satisfied. We should engage ourselves in the lowest form of service. That dasa dasa dasanam dasatam dehi prabhu. Our faith should be so firm and of such quality that the least prospect of his service, of the divine service, will satisfy us. So it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I may even accept the body of a blade of grass in Vrindavan, so that when the Vrajavasis associates of the Lord by accident may step on us, and we may be blessed. With this kind of consciousness, we have to understand it is only possible. Only this will satisfy us, because we're going beyond this mundane plane, birth, death. We may not get the chance there in the higher class, but with our lowest connection with divinity, we may go on satisfied with our lives. Mahaprabhu says, just consider me a speck of dust at your lotus feet, Krishna. So even Mahaprabhu himself, he is the Lord himself, but he showed us what position we should take. I am just a speck of dust at your feet, Krishna. He was praying like this. Ainandana nuja kingaram varidam mam vishwaya bhavam buddho vaidava bhagavan kachasti titulisa visham vijindaya. Nanda Nandan, son of King Nanda, O I am your eternal servitor. I have fallen into the terrible ocean of material existence. To do the fructification of my own deeds, karma. Please graciously consider me to be a particle of dust at your lotus feet. This is from the Shikshastaka. That should be our aspiration. Consider me to be one of the specks of dust at your feet. That is too much. Our faith should come to such a great equality that it will be satisfied to become a speck of dust at his feet. Then by his sweet will, anything may happen. But our humble aim should be to have even the least connection with the real divinity, instead of concocted relation with Krishna. So unfortunately, this in Kali Yuga now, it is many places you will find concoction with the real divinity. Even the least of concocted relation with Krishna. We may think we have relation with Krishna. We are the same plane. But never we will have real relation. We can never never should consider that I am speaking eye to eye with him. It is always I have to take the position of a blade of grass or dust corn on the lotus feet of him. Just to have the connection, but in such a state that I am insignificant. This is how I can really I can understand. And he will come, and he will reveal himself. So Pujala Nagavata Gaurava Pamya. This is enough. Tat dasa dasanam dasatam dehi prabhu. It is not a figurative thing. It is not mere poetry. So we should always keep Krishna above our head. Never think that we are on the same level. This toy, everything. Naham vipala jara lapi Vaishyana Sudho Naham Manyana Chakaramana Nistya Keva Kindu Pratam Nikila Paramant Punam Nikaptya Kobi Bhagavata Kamahara Dasa Dasa Anudasa. I am not a priest, a king, a merchant or laborer, means Brahma, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. I should not identify with these things. Nor I am a student, means brahmachari, householder, grihastha, a retired householder, vanaprastha, or a mendicant, or sannyas. I identify myself only as the servant of the servant of the servant of the lotus feet of Sri Krishna, the Lord of the gopis, who is the personification of the fully expanded, eternally self-revealing nectarine ocean that brings with it the totality of divine ecstasy. So this should be the attitude of a real devotee. We should come to this point, at this realization. Tasa, 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 anutasa. So then we are not going to rebel, you know. And we should always identify that we are lower than the lowest. So this is not merely an ornamental thing, it is reality. To feel our own actual inferiority is to become eligible for the higher service. This is reality. So much selflessness, so much self-abnegation is necessary for a servant of the lowest order to enter into that domain. So much self-abnegation is necessary to come into that plane. There is an undercurrent, and if we really want contact with that place, we should have to reach the finest of the fine within ourselves. Without demands, in this weak way we are to transform ourselves, and then we can conduct that plane. Is up to this point, anything clear?
Maharaj, but seems that only, not seem, it is fact, this ego is only problem, ego like identification. If stay naked truth, that we are not identified with any things, any form, any name or fame from this world, what is remain? Only this fact that we are really spiritual living beings, and this need to be connected with Lord is really necessary. But ego is great enemy, great obstacle.
Yes. First thing, if we realize these things, I am meant for him. I am not meant to run for my self-gratification, for my pleasure. This covers me with ignorance. Horrible. But really what he thinks, I am meant for him. He may use me, or he may not. Even if he may not use me, I always will remain in this position. I am ready. Whenever he wants, whatever he wants, I am ready to do whatever he likes. So this attitude, this will attract the other plane, the higher. This will plane the Lord himself. Because we are not able to even understand the transcendental plane if you think that you are sannyasi or brahmana or whatever, brahmacharya, king or kshatriya, whatever. It is not possible if you identify with such a position. We are dasa, dasa, anudasa. We are the servants of the servants of the servants of the servants of those who worship the lotus feet of Krishna. This attitude cannot be practiced without realization. We may externally may say like this, but we have this attitude of this identification. I am the servant of the servant of the servant. I am insignificant. This is very difficult in this world because we are running only for pratishtha. Yes, name, fame, profit, enjoying. So it takes many lifetimes in reality. And we should not think when I chant Hare Krishna and that I have attained Krishna. And this doesn't say anything, Then our handy is more Krishna conscious than me. Turn it on. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, we can see also many devotees externally like this, Lord, or for some reason they are without anything. Also some body is not attractive body or health or some, but they have some devotion to Lord. So means that they are really blessed by Lord, and some freedom from influence of other things come.
Yeah, this is, even we are, this is not an external thing, We cannot, this is a rule, that if you have a bad external appearance, or you have a beautiful appearance, this is not, there's nothing to do with spiritual life. Of course, if a real devotee, he may have any external appearance. We cannot say it. We cannot see it by seeing his external forms. We have to see with the eyes of the soul, or with transcendental eyes, where he moves. And with these eyes, you will understand who is who. He may be a sannyasi, he may be a shudra, he may be a beggar, but we cannot say. You find in Vrindavan during the Kartik time, so many beggars sitting around Govardhan. They're coming only there to get money, to beg. And they are all kind of tricks they are doing. But they are not sadhus, they are not real. Even they may be real, also possible. You will find, but normal people cannot see who is real sadhu and who is a cheater, or who is under the influence of the external energy. I think everything will be revealed to us when we take the position of we are just meant for him. We are dasa, 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 dasa. We are the servants of the servants of the servants. Everything will be clear and understood. And you know every detail about him. Anything Krishna can show you, everything. This is not merely an ornamental thing, it is reality. To feel our own actual inferiority is to become eligible for the higher service. So when we feel really from the heart, I am not qualified, I am inferior, then I may become eligible for the higher service. This is reality. So much selflessness, so much self-abnegation is necessary for a servant of the lowest order to enter into that domain. So much self-abnegation is necessary to come into that plane. There's an undercurrent, and if we really want contact with that plane, we shall have to reach the finest of the fine within ourselves, without demands. In this meek way, we are to transform ourselves, and then we can conduct that plane. If there's the least tinge of exploiting tendency, any speck of their ambitious life, we will not be taken care. That is another thing, pratishta. Pratishta is self-assertion, to be stable, to be immortal, to be invincible. It is not self-giving, but rather self-asserting. I must stay, I must leave. No, we must die for the interest of Krishna, if necessary. But this mentality is also important. We have to die to live, for his interest. We must take this, or come to this thinking or consciousness. Whenever, my Lord, you want me to go, I'm ready to go. When I am deep in my heart, yes, as in the last days we are reading this, or we're hearing this. We must be conscious every moment we may leave this world. So the devotee lives with this consciousness. Every moment he is ready to go if he wants. Krishna wants. If he wants, no problem. And we will have no problem. No, we must die for the interest of Krishna if necessary. Marobira Gaudiya, Ichchadohara Nityada, Bhakti Dura Adhikara. Slay me or protect me as you wish, for you are the master of your eternal servant. This is in the last shloka. Oh no, this is also a Bengali saying, Mare Krishna Bhakti Kera Krishna Mare. You may slay me or protect me as you wish, for you are the master of your eternal servant. So, but if you realize this, you realize that we will never die. But from our position, we think dying is the most horrible thing. But when we leave this world, we will realize, oh my God, what was this? But we are not thinking so far. We are not have no understanding, realization about this. It's like a suicidal soldier. For the cause of the country, we must die if necessary. We must efface ourselves, or we may be effaced. If it is necessary, our very existence may be annihilated for the satisfaction of Krishna. To find that plain, such temperament, such selflessness in high degree is necessary. So much subtlety is required. So, time is over. It was short. So Maharaj makes it short as the program. Anything to say? What do you think? Could it be like this? Or could you prove that it is not so? No intelligent person here. Good beginning. Shad.
DJ.
Jai Srila Siddhadev Goswami Maharaj ki
Jai.
Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai.
Jai.
Ananda Guru Vaishnava ki
Jai.
Jai Guru
Hari Bol.
Sadhaka